There were two wolf brothers living in their home lair with their papa wolf. They lived in peace until hunters took their dad away. The wolf brothers wandered for days and nights, learning how to live on their own for the first time. That's when the big brother discovered that the little one was not an ordinary wolf, but a super wolf. They decided to head south to the distant land of their ancestors. But the journey was long and dangerous. Still, the Wolf brothers made new friends on the way. They learned more about the world, but danger seemed to always follow them after a bad accident. They were separated. The big brother had been hurt, and the hunters finally captured him. They put him in a cage, but when he finally escaped, he went to search for his little brother. He soon found out that the little wolf had joined a coyote cult, and he would not leave them. Suddenly, their mother showed up after all that time. She said she came to help rescue him. They begged the coyote leader, but she would not release the little wolf. He was their idol. So they had to knock her out to escape. The Wolf brothers, now reunited, followed their rogue mother far into the desert to her hideaway.
Life is Strange 2 is a story-based game that highlights players' choice. Your actions and how consequences impact the world around you and your brother. Choose wisely. Final episode, ladies and gentlemen. Simon here as always. Hope you guys are having a great day. Good morning to y'all. Good afternoon, wherever case time it is. This morning for me, technically, it's about to be plausibly near afternoon, depending on the case of time. Arizona. 7 weeks after event at Haven Point. Burned down the church. This is the final episode, so we're not gonna get an intake, a different perspective from this. Maybe, like in case like you play it over again. But I always like kind of set up how it's a recap on the entire story from an animal perspective, and depending on the case of your choice, puts you in a better perspective from there. I like how it's placed together. Pretty cool things. See about other things.
Hey, wake up, Sean. Dude, come on.
What? What time is it?
Cool to see the brothers put together again.
Get up. It's so
Solemn
beautiful.
Bomb. I've heard
Check it
about multiple different takes involved in this episode, and this goes for Life is Strange 2 as always. And this episode has had a lot of different mixes, like it kind of courses downhill. I'll see about that. I'll see about how that's like in this case and different feel of it. But at the same time, I wonder how it's gonna be from my perspective.
So,
Yeah, okay.
That I want different
Good call.
cases, people's takes and arguable misconception of it to drive my mind. You feel me? I hope you guys have been liking this. For I really do like this game. Had kind of mixed feeling about episode 4 overall, but I think it was a good feel. It still says with the rhythm of the game. You feel me? Lovely scenery,
Is
just
your eye
like
okay?
Kratos and Atreus on their journey.
Yeah. It just itches. It's okay, Nana. Promise.
Yeah. Okay.
I love you. No matter what happens. You hear me?
Yeah. I love you too. Diaz brothers. Always.
So, are you still having those bad dreams? You know, about Lisbeth?
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like she's around, coming after me. It's scary.
She's scared. She's lucky. She's even more scared by you.
Dude, I bet she's having nightmares about you.
Yeah, but she's still out there.
She don't cause
Somewhere.
no harm to you, and even then, I
Creeps
don't
me
really think
out.
she could do anything to you. I understand you were forced by her to do a lot of them things that you didn't want to do, and I don't want that to be a weird subcontext. But at the same time, what you did wasn't even as bad because you just put her out the way. You didn't hurt her or anything like that. And she's not dead. She has no power. We're together. She really doesn't have no power in comparison to you.
Without
Not
you,
just with the capability
she has no
of
power.
his quirk in this mother,
We're all
put it like
good.
that, but it's in the form
Hope so.
of what you could do now.
Sean,
We're in a whole different point. She doesn't know
are
where
we
we are,
criminals now?
and the capabilities of her hurting us is very 0%. Won't call us criminals, because a lot of cases what we have done is near extent, but he ain't never full do criminal like take of stuff. Because I don't want to lie to him. I want to keep it a butt. Because you are running weed for him. Had to go and steal. Sometimes, I'm pretty sure. I ran away from the cops multiple times. We've been running from the cops for months. G. Probably like a whole year at this point. So a lot of key stuff is correlated to this point. So, pretty interesting. I don't know what's going to happen. Either way, though, I would say overwhelmingly, no, we're not hardcore criminals. Like, we're not hood rats. You feel me? We're not extending a bunch of different stuff to that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we do obviously have criminal-like things that we have done to the extent where you could place criminal on us. But I would more say that we have more delinquent-like case stuff and not hardcore criminals. Because again, our extensive of being criminals isn't really to that. We don't extensive form of that, you know? It's not really like that. I'm not saying in cases where like no dramatic shit. It's just simply I would say that if you want
No
to
way.
call us that, we don't
We
have
did
the
exactly
extensive
what we
form
had
do
to.
that.
If the cops catch us, we'll be judged for what we did. That's for sure.
Yeah. I know.
Well, we're almost at the border. Finally.
I like it here, but we'll have to leave soon. I know.
I'm sorry, Enano.
Sean, I know it's been a long time. Can you tell me the rest of the wolf story?
Yeah, I could tell you. Are you too old?
Oh. Yeah. I can tell you. Been forever since we
Road
left
ain't
off.
making it up
Wait.
as it goes.
Too long.
Taking it from his journey.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, thanks to their mama wolf, the Wolf brothers barely escaped from the coyote cult. She led them to her secret lair, deep in the Red Desert. The Wolf brothers rested for a while, but at some point, they'd have to continue their journey south. They were closer than ever to their father's land, but between them and their destination lied
A mighty fire unicorn. But she's nice, so they become friends.
Excuse me, who's telling the story?
You are.
Sean be the narrator,
But-
boy.
It's my story too. Right?
Yes. That's too. This is my version.
Yeah, that's true. Okay then, so what happens next?
They arrive in Mexico, but the country is rampaged by goblins. Together, the wolves and the unicorn manage to slay them and become heroes.
Man,
The
this is
police
about a South
forgives
Park
them,
episode.
and all their friends come to Mexico to celebrate.
Yeah. Sounds pretty good, Enano. Let's pack this shit up and head back to town. Gotta clean up our stuff before we leave. This place is too pretty.
Here's some look. Big horizon. Went for so much stuff, man. Went from running from Seattle, crossing through snowy lands to get to our grandparents, then crossed through a different dilemma, got away from a cult, and forced my brother to be a beacon of greed and lust for power to an extent, and at the same time putting our brother on gang how to be better, teaching him to be good and making different things for him, you know. I really do like his power though, because again, not to Houston, the same thing. His power brings him a lot of power, obviously.
We better
It's
get
in
out of here
definition.
before that heat comes
But
in.
his power, with this being said, doesn't hold that much force on the factor of what he is as a person, to the point where people can't hurt him. He doesn't need to use it to thrive. He doesn't need to use it
My
to
back
be
hurts a
more
little.
and more everything.
I'm glad we're sleeping in our bed tonight.
Cool. Cat out up here.
I hope we can go watch the stars again. Mom said there's a moon eclipse coming up soon.
I'm in. This place is cool. I could just move here.
Hey, I can help. Just tell me what you want to put in there.
You are the man. Activate flashlight.
On the way.
It zooms like the Force. Super inanimate with his stuff. Sketchbook. Draw these outlines, yo. It's like the mountain
Ooh,
outlines that
sketching
Goku
time.
Vegeta would be
Good
fighting
idea.
in, bro. Kakura! You guys can hear me good? Check it
I'm
out.
glad you can still draw after. You know.
Me too, Daniel. But I can see it in my mind. I can still sketch anything. Almost.
We'll see about that.
Very funny. Smart ass.
I'm kidding.
I'll put it there.
This power is so cool. I
Check
love
out the
tie-dye
man
and
with
stuff now.
written my pen or whatever I'm writing on.
Pretty good. But I can add more details if I want.
Wait a second. It's in the sky. Anatomy.
Hey, can you draw me as a
Oh, pen and
superhero?
pencil, probably.
Like, striking a pose over the canyon.
I can try. Rough looks cool, but messy. Should I keep going?
Be cool. You draw it out.
Ta-da. Finished.
Let me check it out.
Banger.
Jeez. Do I really look that evil? He looks more like a supervillain.
Man, built like Brightburn. I mean, you were opposed to kind of Brightburn shit, no cap. But nah, you good, little man. Little man.
Whew. It's so nice and cool in the
I don't know
morning.
why. I
here.
don't know if it's mad for me
Then
saying
it
it super
gets so
fast,
hot.
but sometimes it just sounds weird.
I'm glad we had these. Not a
Hoping
fan
the
of
TJ
desert
would
critters.
Be good or not pull some out your Brightburn shit.
Let's clean up this
Man.
mess.
Brightburn,
Not if it
aka
cleans up by
Brandon, who
itself.
Put on gang with who he was long before. It would be a lot more
Stop. Daniel.
Can't catch it, huh?
No shit. Now cut it out.
Jeez. You're no fun.
Yo,
these
Captain Can,
suitors.
can you take these away?
Sure.
And no funny business.
Of course not.
Perfect formation.
I swear Dad had that same book in the garage.
Yeah, I think he did.
Why did he never show it to us?
Maybe it reminded him of Mom too much.
Oh. Yeah. Right.
About the sketchbook. Not that we always draw, because it always gives an insight kind of to Sean's character and a feel
let's hit the trail,
of what
cowboy.
he's like and how he's doing things. Because you have to advance this kind of to an extent, because of the fact that he only has one eye or some Deathstroke stuff, and then having so much to test and get around
What are you
different
doing?
scenarios, so he doesn't have to deal with things like that. No time to play. Don't do that. Why are you holding him like that? You seem like you torturing the scorpion, you know? Use some airbender stuff. I like the sound effects of his power though, so like they put the budget for different things like that. I feel like even though like say this episode might be bad, there's gonna be a lot of different impactful cool stuff with it, you know what I'm saying? Which could be some layer of good and bad, but don't do that. Put
What
it
the
down.
fuck, dude? Don't do that.
What's wrong?
Stop messing with it, man.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, little guy. Don't get eaten by eagles.
Do eagles eat scorpions?
No idea.
Cool.
Too small to
Let's
detect.
go.
Now, like, say, like, some bigger bugs in different places, I don't know, but that scorpion's still something else. You better hope it don't sting your ass, boy. You got all that power, don't get popped by it, though.
I wish we saw more falling stars. Or any.
So, don't piss when they fall.
Hey, we saw the Milky Way, dude. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
no, yeah, pause,
And
pause.
Mars.
Telescope. I never
That
actually
was
had a
so
telescope
cool
to see
Arthur and
up to
Stanley let
stars
us use the
before
telescope.
fully.
Yeah,
It is pretty cool.
these guys are real cool.
Mini run. Catch up, boy.
Think Joanne will let me help her with her sculpture when we get back?
Hell yeah. You're like the magic assistant.
It's nice to be able to use my power out here. Not hide it.
Yeah, Karen was right. Hey, need help getting down?
Dude, I got this.
Break yourself, man.
See?
Yeah, true.
Easy peasy.
Until you fall on your ass.
Yeah, but I didn't.
That's true, though.
Ooh, look! Look! Oh, man.
Looks like a job for our
I just
local
saw a
super
cool baby lizard.
psychic boy. Yeah, and you scared it.
I know.
Water to the rocks. You push it around while making catastrophe.
So, maybe you can
They
help us
fall
get out of
over
here?
this around, man.
I'll try. Step back.
Be super careful.
There you go. I hope it's okay.
Nice, man.
It's really out here in the wild, wild west, yo. I thought they made a little quick tower out here. You look so fine, whoa. And we'll outside one type place, because Arizona is that more like numb. Kind of want to say like Southwest. I'm sorry about the geography, area if I'm wrong. Together about that.
Hey, I'm gonna go see what Joanna's doing.
Go for it.
Yeah, a lot.
I have to bring back the telescope to Stanley and Arthur.
See about the side characters and stuff. Sorry, V.
Went to town for weekly supplies. Some pancakes left in the kitchen? Back soon. Daniel, you copy?
Yes, I read. 10-4.
I have a pancake alert in the kitchen. Repeat. Pancake alert.
Whatever. Joanne has waffles. Over and out.
10-4.
Waffles
No
is
flying
better.
pancakes today.
Shame my mom.
Nice mess. Daniel will never change.
In Iraq, I was using cardboard for something in my art class. It's pretty cool. We'll give cards.
It's nice to play games with Daniel again. Karen likes to join us too.
Bed miss, I play cards. Pretty cool. Karen's bed. Name tag.
Karen has been camping in her own house since we arrived.
Hot sauce and pancakes. Weird, G. No. Now in the case involving waffles and chicken, aka chicken and waffles, a prestige black meal, that's reasonable. But just with pancake, I don't understand it. Here's tabs. Sean's tabs.
Prode is so good at describing painful situations. And seeing the good into it.
To that.
Yeah, I ghosted her. But so glad to see Lila's back.
Cause yeah, she doing stuff, but you needed to, man. You could really get in trouble for even just talking to her in general. They all got into trouble with me at the end. I bet. Read a little bit. You can go home again by Brother Holloway, Mail 1, 2017, Salt Lake City, Utah. Last time I saw my mother before this year, I was telling her to leave me the fuck alone. That I was done with the whole bullshit family. My real fam were the strangers I met on the road, who became friends, not my family, who became strangers. I thought that all the online connections I made around the world and all those wandering souls that I would encounter on my journeys ahead. You'd be reading about them right now. It said, next time I saw my mother, she was in hospice care at our Utah home, her body light and frail as a web, holding my hand, telling me that she was sorry about everything that kept us apart for most of my adult life. My mom was dying of cancer, and she was sorry. Damn. So I cried, she cried, my brother cried, we all cried. And all the years of family bullshit blew away to dust like that. Fingers snapped the sound. I just wasn't mad anymore. I didn't know it would be so easy or so hard. It didn't mean the past didn't happen or that I wasn't Okay, my cam of the recording turned. I don't know if that's in full with the camera. Hopefully y'all still got a peek at what happened. Because I didn't do anything. I'm still on it. It's just that my TV cam turned off and I didn't see it. It just went pitch black for a second. Anyway, to recount, going back to the top a little bit, past didn't happen or that I wasn't responsible in my own way. My brother used to tell me I was a quote-unquote fake liberal because while I was out trying to save the world, he had to take care of mom and the family estate. Maybe he was right, but I told him that he also had the money to take care of them. Goddamn. If I was in charge of the finances, I would have given away the family estate and we'd be broke. Living in the co-op, my brother knows this. Families are just fucking weird. Society tells us to love your parents or siblings simply out of blood and chance. But what if you hate each other? What if you're only linked by random DNA? What if? That's true, man. I'm interested in this. Sorry about his mother. Very interesting put together. There's a lot of deep things to Brody. You actually read this shit, you kind of get a bigger case connection. You get a life take. But at the same time, it's not just about loving, because you don't always have to love your family members and do this and do that, because you can't cut them off, because they're always going to hold ties in case of your family. There's a person who has his own family issues, like everybody else. We all have our troubles. We all got our negativity that boils in different places. You shouldn't stretch out that hate more to the point where you discount the fact that they are your family. People who have mom issues, or whatever the case, might have the best place relationship with their mom, and considerably they don't have to. Everybody I would say love their mom, and I don't see considerable reasons why you wouldn't. You love your dad, you love other people in your family, and you comprise with all this DNA and legacy to them, that it just has to be that, considerably. But like he said previously on the fact that just because it's blood, DNA, and chance doesn't define you as a person who has to care and love them, but you can't take away the fact that they are your family and you should love them. And at the end of the day, no matter the case of the hate or anger that was put onto you in past or future, it doesn't change the fact that you still are a part of it, and you eventually have to let that shit go, because those are the only people that are going to be here for you. Your friends and other mild people, they going to be there too, but a hot boy, your family will never change on you to a high end. If you hate each other, yeah, that's true, but you still got to look out for each other. You still got to put each other on game. You still got to be there for each other. So don't rob yourself of the chance to be with your family at a high end, because like this, you never know what's going to happen. His mother dying of cancer, and he ain't leave her. He ain't discount the fact that, again, that's his mom. But think of the chances that you have to have the most pleasantry and good time with people that care for you the most, and you should be grateful that you have them in your life. Because there's some people who can't partake in the same fun or do this or do that, and everybody has their own shortcomings. Because life is short for real, man. Time be blissing by, man. Like, you don't got time in the day. Things be changing back to back. Niggas be moving different. Niggas be going about in different ways for shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, when things fully pop off, man, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But as well, the likeness to come from your family comes in all places for your mindset. You feel me? Because again, to reiterate, you're going to have the best love from your family at a high end, but at the same time, you shouldn't displace the fact that, again, it is your choice, and at the same time, theirs, how that's going to be. Because you don't have to get along with your family members. There's some family members I don't have a big likeness for, but I don't hate them. I don't wish anything on them. I would never wish anything bad on my own family. And even people that are my biggest enemies or people I don't have the biggest case of likeness for, I wouldn't put them down physically, mentally, or spiritually because of the case of how they're like and what they do. You feel me? Gets out of pocket and there's more purpose to. You feel me? So it really just doesn't make sense for why you would even do that, and you don't even actually have a concrete reason at the end of the day to hate them more than you would have for other people. Because everybody got their problems, but doing that to your own family takes away all capabilities for you to have your own peace. Because in the words of Tupac in the Great 8 quote, is the more and more you hate somebody, you can steep down and become just like them. Don't put yourself down to their level or degrade yourself for your happiness because of that. Because it doesn't matter what happens with that person or how that is, you should stay in your own lane and not try to have what's going on in a petty way or past or something that can push to be the future be a defining factor of who you are, because it's not going to make any different. You are who you are, and you should try to be yourself and help other people. You feel what I'm saying? So, I feel like what Brody's saying is true, but you shouldn't push them away, because again, it's your family. Enough with the speech. I might peek about this a different time, you know what I'm saying? I mess with it though. Oh, in case everything he's saying there. I'll peek Karen's tabs. She got
Had
pull up
no
on.
clue there was a network of seed pirates.
Yeah, I have
Karen's a
little
real
stable
life
internet
hacker.
here.
Karen takes on some small pieceworks for a living. Must pay better than poetry.
Interesting.
So good to have a home
Ron McDonald bed.
again. And a real bed. One thing Claire and Karen have in common, their love for pancakes.
Spring some hot sauce on that emoji.
I do remember Karen would drown her pancakes in hot sauce.
Why?
Ugh, gross.
No, could not be me, man. It's good, smart people. No.
Karen looks so young and fragile on this picture. Hard times. Looks like they all finally found their home. Karen doesn't even like to leave this place just to go shopping. Karen did help us a lot since she found me and Daniel. Better late than never.
Let me discuss.
Excuse me, water boy. Did you remember to feed the crops?
I never forget. Ask Mom. But no way I can grow stuff like she can. Maybe in Mexico.
Oh yeah. We can grow a lot of stuff there.
Simple as one thing.
Dude, we could put red food coloring in the water and turn this into a blood tank.
Oh, yes. Then I could be Zomboy fighting vampires. Sucks that we can't get food coloring out here.
You technically make some, but it wouldn't be exact dresses of food coloring. Here I can draw. Lovely. Draw the whole zone from here. Got the greatest type of view. Boy.
Okay. Just draw now. Don't think about any.
Ultimate fill. Get more of it.
Pretty good. But I can add more details if I want. Got a good
Very
picture of
solemn
it.
artist. Like, if you got a job being an artist, you could be very solemn with it. Then probably be ace in art school. A wolf pack, draw. Fancy. That's better correspond this together with the stuff because you got this big bug.
I need to train my
shadow.
visual memory even harder now.
See how this is drawn in full. Some big mechanical bugs like mechs. Piece of it.
Now I can see why Karen likes it out here. It just took a while. She really doesn't want to be a part of society. Except just this tiny one. She did screw us over, though. But Daniel's so happy to have her back.
You ain't never had
Get to know her. I still don't know how I feel.
Home Depot sellers. This trailer. Wait, hold up. Is this David from Life is Strange 1? Hold up. I'm just wondering.
Arthur
I
and
ain't
Stan,
seen nothing.
I
I ain't
hope the
heard
UFOs
nothing.
are listening.
Looking around. Dave's doing pal. Great Captain Spirit. Don't do bad, please.
Hey, your Captain Spirit drawing was awesome.
Miss Captain Spirit.
Thanks.
Morning, Sean.
What's up?
Wish I could show it to Chris. Do you think he could visit us down in Puerto Lobos?
Far away for a sleepover, whatnot. Doubt it.
I doubt it, Daniel.
And we probably
I mean,
ain't coming all the way
we
back.
need to settle in first, okay?
I know. I just can't wait for us to hang out again.
Morning, guys. Oh, not again. It's kind of cute, though.
American flag. What is that? Transgender mix with the gay flag / rainbow flag. Pretty cool.
Now that's some real patriots.
Stanley and Arthur. So that.
Hey, what's up?
Morning, Sean.
Join us.
Have a seat. Hey, just in time for our special desert brew. And dust-free.
Thanks so much.
Sean, it's too early to be so awake.
No kidding. Hey, how was your sleepover in the canyon?
Amazing. We watched the sunrise. Daniel loved it too.
That's my favorite view out here. It's like ancient times, but it never gets old.
Unlike us, darling. That canyon will be here long after we're gone. Hope you looked up.
We did. Thanks for hooking us up.
Anytime. Even my daughter Becky loves to stargaze when she visits us.
That's the only way to get Arthur to camp now. Becky is the real astronomer in the family. Wonder where she got this.
From her mom, probably.
Hope you guys get to meet Becky.
Does she come visiting often?
Not as much as I'd want. Can't really blame her. But you know, well, some parts of the year, this place is full of friends and family. Christmas, for example.
So, why did you come out here?
Because we got tired of people's bullshit. Things change. But being gay is still dangerous. The end.
Sean, I'm almost 60, and I was a happily married man for 20 years, until I came out. I don't blame my family for being in shock, but I didn't think they'd disown me. My other daughters won't even talk to me anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. Well, for the time, I wouldn't place gay as dangerous, but still like, how should I say this? Because, I mean, it's 2022. A lot of shit has changed from this point. I know that this came out 2017 to end of 2018, but like a lot of stuff has changed even into the span of 3 to 4 years, bro. Like a lot of kid shit has changed in the cinema for things to come with this game and how it has branched out and be made as such, you know. So it's part of this different bit for the case of how things are packed together with it. But I just feel like overall how being gay is, not to go on a whole nother Martin Luther King rant, because obviously you guys know I like the bigger talk about some different case things, and I'll be trying to be out of pocket place of things. This is my bigger part of saying, you know. But when it comes down to being gay in a time like that, technically, it's not as dangerous. What's the word? Like, I'm thinking of a word that really comes with it. I would just say gay isn't the bigger thing to happen or is not to happen. There's gay people have been seen as gay people, and there's an disarray for gay people to be gay, but there is people who won't think is the best, people will still pin them for being that and be prejudiced because of the count of a person's sexual orientation, which is not the coolest. And you can have your beliefs, but don't discard somebody as a person, who they are, just because of count of what they do. And if you like sausage, that's fine. And you want to bust shorty and you a female, that's fine. But I just feel like playing into the stereotype that all these people are this and this and this is ridiculous, and you shouldn't do out of pocket case shit. And hold up, no, hold up. I got. But what the fuck, nigga? What the fuck? Oh hell no, man. Fucking bugs, nigga. What the fuck? Hell. Hold up. No. Oxygen. What the fuck, bro? I'm promising home to God I'll not have full bed bugs, and I don't. I'm not sitting in no bed and they crawling on me. This case of these 3 bugs was over here on my window sill. Hell no, bro. Weird as shit. But yeah, gonna be out of pocket because somebody's different than you. We all human at the end of the day, and we'll not correlate no difference by doing that. Because you just look like a bitch, you look like a smug. But I wouldn't say, again, portraying gay people in this time is heavy case dangerous. It's just different people got different means for why they are gay in some different type of ways, and different people have reactions to that. And I wouldn't put dangerous in that form, because simply being gay is not bad, and you would not be pinned like a bra full of pain in this sense, physically or mentally, depending on the case, because of people. It's just that you won't be accommodated with the same respect like with other people, depending on the case, you know?
So why stay?
After we got together, we both had serious breakdowns. Then we got the hell out of the Bay Area. For the better.
I hear that. I'm just so fucking tired of running. I hope me and Daniel find our own way.
You will. People come here to reset their life, become the person they want to be, or used to be. You're smart. You'll figure out your next direction. Right, Gramps?
Speak for yourself, Grandpa. My body might be 59, but I'm 25.
Uh-huh. I'll remember that on the next hike.
I'm gonna see what Daniel's up to. Thanks for the desert brew. These two remind me of Claire and Steven. In a weird, hippie version. Looking at this place, I see that Karen really wanted to get away from it all. Literally.
Hey, Sean. What were you doing at Arthur and Stanley's place?
You're a little too young to be stalking me, dude.
You know what? I saw them kissing the other day. Kinda weird.
That's what's up, bro. You know, I've probably seen that before.
You know it's actually normal for people in love to kiss, right?
I know. I just mean, they're really cute together. I hope somebody cares about me like that when I get old. Hey, artist,
Come by Joanne's place. We're making wild sculptures.
Hold up.
Jonas,
I'll be over in a minute.
colorful overview. Here, no, I can see what you're doing. You're using your power to do something. She already knows. Probably a lot of times came here, so probably I'll have to get in this man's ass because of that.
What's up, Joanne?
See for yourself.
Man, check this out.
Cool artist.
Okay, Daniel, let's take a little break.
Got it.
That child is something special.
Yeah,
Wonder.
I hear this one a lot. Don't worry.
Whole mutant, my man is
Yeah,
on
I
mega
bet.
level.
But you have your own talent, Sean. I'm dead serious.
You can put together art, about to learn, just doodles. Nothing special.
I don't know. It's just doodles and shit. No big deal.
I thought my sculptures were shit too, compared to all the dope stuff that was being done. But every artist is fucking unique, Sean. We all got something to bring to the world.
Artist. Are you here now? What was an artist?
Did you always want to be an artist?
Good grief, no. I tried very hard not to be one. Till I realized it was useless. Listen, if you want to be an artist, you will be. It's not always easy, but in the end, it's pretty fucking cool. Speaking of, do you mind giving me...
But artists doesn't have to be in the form of making pictures slash a general case of art by drawing and setting and different same other things. Art comes in all different forms, sizes. But in the form of art that they're having here, you can make different means of art in a different type of picture. So you see, my art, my means to prosper from measuring talent. Excuse me, that's on my throat. Pause. My bad. I was trying to say in full that fucking disgusting. Okay, I'm back. Cause I need to go and do something. My bad. What I was trying to say was that my own form of art that I want to do, what I'm prospering to try to do, is to be a book writer, to be a great author, to be a Stephen King or that shit, and set up art with a picture mindset of stories, means, philosophy. Make a cremation of poetry, but then stack it onto different creative things. And your boy got a great deal of intricate mindset for things. I got a lot of different uniqueness and creativity with my different kinds of art. I feel like if I can prosperly make that be something that people can have a lot of mindset and interest in, you know what I'm saying? Because this can pull people to do other stuff, give people interest in my stuff, and then I can make different craft on top of that that can be multi-course to different things I want to do in the future. It doesn't have to be just books, but other case of mindset with shit. And you know, I plan a lot of that into my videos here. With a lot of case of matter, with editing, art, different mindset, other correlations, same matter for stuff. All that builds with the stuff that I try to make it to be a hard case, you know?
And here?
Oh, I don't know if I can.
Yes, you can. I just need your input. Okay?
Okay. Sure. Why not?
Ah, there you go. Now, go stand over there. Daniel, you ready to start again?
Oh, yes. Hold on.
So, for my next trick, I'd love to see if you can connect these three pieces. I've made a model of what I have in mind here, but go ahead and be the artist. And we don't need a crane to lift this stuff. Daniel can snap these together like block toys.
Hell yeah. Let's do this.
You're both that she makes an exact here. Okay.
Okay, Daniel. Can you slam dunk the earth ball onto the base?
Watch this layup.
Pop it, lock and
You
cover.
should totally do like the model, but with the spider on top.
Now, let's throw on that spider.
Check it out.
Now, let's move Mr. Pancake's head onto the pedestal.
Totally.
Cool. That's pretty solid.
Feel like we're almost done.
Well, I think this is it. Looks good to me.
Only if the muse approves.
Not what I had in mind, but it's still cool.
You did a great job, Enano.
Well, Sean, Daniel, I think art might be in your
Mix
family
match
DNA.
some of it, but I feel
There's
like
no
the belly,
escape.
the spider and that head are
I
nice for
think we're done for the day. Thank you so much for your help.
Okay.
That was fun. Joanna's so chill about her art. That's what makes her talented.
I bet you would like Minecraft.
Right.
It's
Well-
kinda like this.
Yeah, I've read about it. It's a video game, right?
Yes. And you can build whatever you want in it.
Ooh, you have to show me then.
Say
Precarious
cut off what it's
patriot,
trying to say.
shrouded in dust.
But yeah, like I was saying, the grand thing about artists and art in general is that a bunch of people have their different mindset and opinion about it, and a lot of cases, different artists are very chill. They
Love
smoke
the
a lot
energy
of
out
these
here.
type of things.
With everyone building stuff as they please.
It took a lot of work and mindset, man. Could not be me, man. I ain't the nightmare artist, man. Shit could never be me. I respect anybody with this great deal of talent and mindset of things, because it's a lot to think about. It's a lot of good stuff to think about for how it's like.
No matter
you know,
what happened
school
before.
bus, look out here. Our
Karen
school
did
bus
hook
over
us
here.
up
I'm not
here.
supposed to be a reference to David.
I miss those bus trips with Lila and the guys. What's the story with this one?
That has something to do with David. You really brought the whole bus drop. I was gonna say, my man, we're putting the whole bus drop setup here. You know about the buses that got the whole bus drop at the back end of them when they move or do wherever the case. With that being said, my man also put up here the magical
I bet
school
Hippie
bus.
started this place. I'm starting to see why now.
Founding sisters and founding fathers of America. Smoke.
This part of town is dead this time of year. I should stay around here.
I don't know, son. Can I come back? Do some more stuff?